We're live. Mis amores, welcome to our week ahead horoscope that we're doing on a Sunday. Sunday, week ahead horoscope day. Okay. If you tapped in with our Substack, okay, our weekly astro gems, you're going to know that Monday and Tuesday we have a void off course moon, which looks like we need to chill. Okay. Which looks like not going to be as activated. It's not going to be such a great time to reach you all. So I wanted to go live today on a blessed Sunday. We're streaming on a Substack. We're streaming on Instagram, Twitter, even though Twitter kicked me out of Twitter, and YouTube. Okay. So let me know how you're doing, where you're watching from, and all those things. Okay. This new week we have a new moon in Cancer, baby. Okay. Happy birthday to all the Cancer celebrating a birthday. It's your time. It's your season to turn up, honey. Turn up for a cause. Turn up for yourself. Turn up for your life. Celebrate. Okay. Yeah. So it's Cancer season. We got the new moon in Cancer. We're doing our prosperity portal Reiki on the new moon in Cancer on Wednesday. And so this is for abundance. This new moon in Cancer is going to be next to Jupiter, which is that planet that is giving us the things that we desire, but it is having a challenging aspect to Saturn and Neptune, which I talked about in the new moon horoscopes article that I wrote. So definitely check in with that because there's going to be some sacrifices that we need to make for this abundance. Okay. So what are you willing to give up? That's what this new moon in Cancer is really asking you. So with this new moon, we're doing the prosperity portal Reiki, distance Reiki energy healing, and I'll be going live that night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be doing our sound bath, group reading. I'm going to do the candle magical altar, post it the next day, Reiki report, and this is for abundance, success, prosperity, but something that can be long-term, something that can be sustaining into the future. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? So if you're interested in that, you can secure a spot on my website, BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. We're also doing the Beloved Reiki School coming up in July. So this is like about to be like one of the last calls for Reiki School. Okay, which is happening in like 2 or 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay, so last call Reiki level 1 and 2. All right. So yeah, if you're looking more for the astrology, definitely check out the Astro Gems. Where are we from? Nova Scotia. What's good, Nova Scotia? My timing is impeccable. Okay, we love that. Yes, happy Sunday. Divine timing on at all times. We made it. Okay, let's get into it. California. Yes. Thank you, baby. Let's get into it. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What do we need to know right now for this week ahead here? What is the energy, the intention for the highest and best good of everyone involved? Ashe. A lot of blue energy, throat chakra energy, a lot of important conversations going down, okay? It's very important to keep your cool, okay, when things are getting heated. Very important to keep your cool when things are getting heated, which is easier said than done, okay? We got the World card, so we're closing out karmic cycles this new week, okay? The World card asking you to see something from a higher perspective. It's not enough to, you know, if you're trying to really create and manifest your desires that are different than your current reality, it's really not enough to just know the things, but you also have to apply the things. And so the World card is saying, think about the larger picture. Right now, you could be focused on just the day-to-day, but really think about how every day makes a week, how every week makes a month, and every month makes a year. Okay, so what do you want to say for yourself 6 months from now, a year from now, when we have that full moon in Cancer? The World card's also saying that this week is feeling extremely karmic, which could feel like heavy burdens. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, heavy burdens, that we are just tired and we need rest. 4 of Swords. Okay, so a lot of people too are going to be seeing what, who, is dragging them down. Secrets are being revealed. The moon card, secrets are going to be revealed. The things that were concealed will be coming out. The cat is coming out the bag. The magician card reverse. People are doubting themselves. They're doubting their power. They're doubting their potential. Knight of Swords reverse and acting a little bit impulsively. People are going to be fired up this week. They're going to be chatting a lot. There are going to be some conflicts that are happening. Someone can be a little bit emotionally immature. And so that is an energy of giving someone grace, giving someone space. Now, this feels like it could be work related, or it could be in terms of work, or as well family, with this Three of Pentacles reverse. So there's something that is literally like, it's not clocking to them. Okay. There's something that is not clocking. Someone is kind of stuck in a mindset and they're not really trying to shift the energy. Okay. So with this moon card, we could also be having very vivid dreams, which I wrote about with our astro gems, is that the dreams are going to be very, very intense. And so when our dreams are intense, we have to kind of write them down and see, what is divine trying to tell us? What is our higher self doing out there in the astral realms? You know, we could also be connecting with our mother, hearing from our mother archetypes, having breakthroughs with your mother, learning more about your mother, getting over certain childhood traumas that have come up, because the new moon in Cancer is also highlighting our relationships to our family in this way. And also not only our family, but the way we were raised and our home. Okay. So it does feel like it's a very active week. We also have the Emperor card. It's asking you to stand 10 toes down, okay, on the things that you said you were going to do. And also someone can be feeling like very entrepreneurial this week. And so you're really wanting to follow through with some of the business things that you've wanted, whether this is you standing on business with your home, your family, or an actual business, and someone's being the leader. Now, someone could also be having conflict with their boss or an authority figure. Conflict with your boss or an authority figure. And so sometimes less is more. Four of Swords. Don't let other people and not seeing eye to eye and not seeing the same things get you to come out of your own character. Knight of Swords reverse. This is asking us to have patience with this week, and don't be afraid to create something that has never been done before. And part of you guys is you're creating another version of yourself that you haven't even touched upon yet. Okay. The Magician card reverse is saying that if you are stepping into this era with your true belief and your true like standing in your gut, you can manifest so much, especially with this new moon in Cancer sitting with Jupiter. We can manifest so much, but it's the fear, it's the doubt, it's the resistance to the new timeline, to the new chapter, because it is reversed. It's feeling delayed. People are not feeling like their magic. Okay. They're not feeling their magic on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I feel like it does come for us. Okay. King of Wands reverse. And we're like focused on what it is that we're creating for our future, and not just for our future, but our family, for our legacy. Okay, not just our family, but for our legacy. You feel me, Ash? You feel me, Ash? Thank you. Do you feel me? Drop a new moon in the comments if you feel me, honey. Okay, King of Wands reversed. By the end of this week, we're going to be getting a little bit of a creative spark, and it's very important for us to stay strong. Okay, that means that we're not waiting for inspiration, because our foundation is based upon our motivation. Our foundation is based upon our motivation. Okay. New moon, new mindset. Okay. With that, Jupiter is giving new money, but with the square to Saturn, it's like what the money that you have to work for. The money that you have to actually work for, the money that you actually have to commit to. And so I feel like time management is also going to be a theme for this week. People are trying to cross things off their to-do list for this week. Yeah. People could be celebrating a birthday, a graduation, a leveling up of the World card, and also like you are also taking to-do list things, but it has to do with your karmic debts. Okay. So it's like you're crossing off karmic debt, you're cutting cords, you know, releasing whoever could be dragging you down, whatever mindset is dragging you down, 5 of Pentacles, and this could even be a person who is trying to make you live off of worry, off of scarcity, off of like a lack of belief. I love that we have the Divine Rainbow card that came out. So with the Divine Rainbow, it's giving as above, so below, just like the Magician. Just like the Magician is as above, so below. The purpose that you have, the passion that you have is not for no reason. The thing about it is that it is implanted in you because it's part of your purpose. It's part of your path. So keep the promises that your higher self, that your soul made for you. We have divine intervention. We could be feeling like certain things have been removed for our own protection, or certain things are coming up to the surface to be addressed. Okay. I also see that people are going to be feeling very sexy in this week. Okay. We got the fireworks card. You're having some hot sex. You're maybe doing something new, something freaky in the bedroom. Fireworks, new year, explosive, celebration, lust, chemistry, excitement. Okay. Y'all is getting it on. We have the squirrel card, which is showing that we could have miscommunication because some people are not saying the things that are really on their mind, or miscommunication because something gets revealed and it was like, oh, why did this happen? Tell me why the moon card came out in the same position it did with the tarot cards. Okay, so obviously we have the new moon this week, but with the moon card, this is showing that what is done in the dark actually does come to the light. This can also show that we're going to be feeling more artistic, and we are going to be in our bag of creating something fresh, something new, along with this very fortuitous, very abundant, very lavish new moon in Cancer. We have the Owl card and Stork. We have Saturn, which is that world card. It literally says the world on here, the world card. And we have Uranus and man. So a man can be switching up. A man is acting different, or a man is trying to get into their own entrepreneurial spirits, or using technology. Saturn and Uranus coming up is crazy. It's like you need to make a complete change and stick to the change, stick to the plan that you originally had. Stick to the plan you originally had. The Owl card with the Stork. Okay, so this is, the owl sees things 360. They see all sides of a situation. So it's also about doing the wise thing. It literally says on this card, secrets lifted. Okay, when you're watching this back on Thursday, Friday, Sunday, let me know if a secret was revealed, a cat was left out the bag. What happened? Okay, people are going to be in their feelings with that new moon in Cancer. They're going to be feeling extremely, extremely emotional and like taking things very personal, because we have some cosmic shifts like that are happening with the Mercury moving into Leo. We have the Stork card, and this is about a necessary change, a necessary transformation. Some people could also be traveling with the Stork card. You're going from one place to the other. Someone is renovating, or we're hearing of people giving birth, pregnancies with Stork. It also gives change. Okay. Now there could be a tall, slender man that a secret is revealed about. Okay. And that this person is completely maybe different or unreliable, or in some way, like they just literally need to be, their switch up needs to be studied. Okay. I wonder if it's Austin from Love Island. Okay. We also got the Waterfall card. Waterfall. This is overflowing abundance, cry, emotional release. I feel like this card definitely signifies and encapsulates the energy of the new moon in Cancer. Okay, you're giving birth this week on the new moon in Cancer. I love it. Okay, because Cancer is also like family, motherhood, nurturing, ruled by the moon. Emotional release, let it go. And also some people are having tears of joy, tears of happiness, baby, tears of happiness. And I feel like this week is also a theme is emotional strength. Now, don't say I never did nothing for you. Don't say I never did nothing for you, because we are going to be doing the book of answers. So start thinking in your brain what you want to ask the book of answers. Okay. What you want to ask the book of answers. As we pull from our Lit the Oracle Seasons of the Witch, this is so cutesy because we're actually just had Litha. We just had the summer solstice, right? And this is like astrologically, okay? Astrologically, this is great. July, by the way, it looks crazy, okay? July looks crazy. So let's soak in the rays of the summer solstice. Let's be in the present moment. We have wild flowers, number 44. Wild flowers, number 44. When you allow yourself to imagine wildly, worlds of worlds are created. When you allow yourself to imagine wildly, your imagination's running wild. Worlds of worlds are created, creating new worlds. Okay. Saturn energy, the world card energy, creating new worlds on worlds. And this is the last card of the deck, by the way. Taking up space, expansion, and blooming. There is no shortage of wildflowers to draw inspiration from. They come in every shape, color, and size and blow in every direction. Maybe we're getting flowers at the farmer's market, putting flowers in different corners of our crib. Radiating expansive energy and blooming in every space they can fill. Your beauty and creativity are expansive as a wild meadow, and you have drawn this card to signal it's time to take up more space. Expansion, okay? New moon with Jupiter. You better get ready to expand your mindset, your capacity to receive, your capacity to be seen, to express yourself, to take up space without apology. Your beauty and creativity are expansive as a wild meadow, and you have drawn this card to signal it's time to take up more space. Open your mind and let your ideas soar. You may do nothing with them, but just give yourself room to imagine what is possible is enough to nourish your soul and stimulate your awakening. This card alludes to a wonderful period of healing and blossoming, a time when all things begin to feel possible and you feel alive with vitality. You may find yourself in an especially fertile time, birthing fresh things into the world. A welcome sign for a new baby, which we talked about and we heard about. Congratulations. Engagements or the stirrings of a different project. Wildflowers encourage you to romanticize your life, bringing a nurturing Cancer, new moon, sensual quality to otherwise boring and mundane things. Buy yourself flowers, perfume your home, or use a whole Sunday all day. Self-care. How timely. Celebrate the abundance all around you and look for ways to invite more beauty into your world. Mama Earth is an excellent place to start for inspiration. Okay, go get some wildflowers. Go take care of yourself, okay, physically, mentally, spiritually this week. And get yourself some flowers, okay? Take up space. Don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to be different, okay? To do different, to activate a new moon, a new self. Now we're going to do the book of answers. Ask a question, my loves. Yes or no question. No wrong questions, no dumb questions. Do you have your question? I hope so. Do you have your question? Okay. Ooh, okay, baby. We have only do it once. Only do it once. Only do it once. Only do it once. Okay. So with this energy of only doing it once, maybe you do it just for today. Don't get in your head about like, oh my God, I have to do this every single day. Like literally taking new days, new opportunities as something that you get to do. Maybe just one time, maybe just in the moment, but you can do it. Okay. Only do it once. I also feel like that's just like trying something completely different that you have yet to try. And don't get in your head about a commitment. Okay. Yes. Okay. Only do it once. This book, I love so much. I found it at a thrift store a long time ago. They have it on Amazon, but this one is from 1999. That's freaking dope. Wow. I love this book so much. Okay, you guys. So thank you for tapping in on Substack, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Wow. We're really everywhere today. Okay. I wrote the new moon horoscopes more in detail as well on Substack, the weekly astro gems, if you're interested in the astrology. We also have summer solstice horoscopes, which are also very detailed. Spent a lot of time doing that. So check those out. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for our new moon prosperity portal Reiki, new moon in Cancer. And if I get a chance to go live, I will. Okay, if I get a chance to go live, I will. But it's looking like this week is starting off very slow, very tired. Okay, so that's what I did. That's what I feel. Kat, you said you did a reading in 2022 on live. I did a complete career change and it's been up ever since. Thank you. I love that. I love that so much. Things coming full circle. Okay. Career change. Don't sleep on the power, okay, of a beautiful reading, affirmation, confirmation over your life. So thank y'all for joining. The replay will be available too, and I will see you guys. Boy. Okay, boy. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Yes, I'm about to rest right now.